Got fired from work for a dumb reason. Took my petty revenge. So I worked at this marketing company for like 3 years. Nothing fancy, just your typical office job with cubicles and terrible coffee. My boss Mike seemed pretty cool though. We'd grab lunch sometimes, talk about sports, normal work friend stuff. I've dealt with depression my whole life. It's not like some new thing that started because of work. I've been on medication since high school, and I handle it fine. But sometimes I have rough patches, you know? Last year I was going through one of those rough patches. Nothing crazy, just feeling more tired than usual, having trouble getting motivated. But I was still doing my job perfectly fine. Never missed deadlines, never called out sick, still hitting all my targets. One day Mike and I are having lunch, and he asks how I'm doing. And I don't know why, but I just opened up to him. I told him I was struggling with my depression a bit, but that I was managing it and it wasn't affecting my work at all. He seemed really understanding, said he appreciated me trusting him, that mental health was important, all the right things. I actually felt better after telling him. 2 days later, I get called into HR. The HR lady sits me down and goes, "We understand you've been having some personal struggles. We think it would be best if you took some time to focus on your mental health." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I never said I needed time off." She goes, "Your supervisor expressed concerns about your ability to perform your duties given your current state." My current state, like I was some kind of broken machine. I looked at Mike sitting there and he wouldn't even make eye contact with me. This dude went straight to HR after I trusted him with something personal. The HR lady keeps going, "We're really doing this as a favor to you, so you can find happiness somewhere else that's a better fit for your needs." They fired me, right there. Had security walk me out like I was some kind of threat. I was so angry I couldn't even think straight. 3 years at that company, perfect performance reviews, never caused any problems, and they fire me because I mentioned I have depression. But here's where it gets good. See, Mike is on call 24/7 for emergencies. Has to answer his phone no matter what time it is because he manages some big client accounts. So about a week after I got fired, I'm sitting at home around 2 inches the morning, still mad about everything, and I remember Mike complaining about how he never gets good sleep because of the on-call thing. I block my caller ID and give him a call. Ring, ring, ring. He picks up all groggy. "Hello, this is Mike." And I just play this really creepy music I found on YouTube, like horror movie soundtrack stuff with whispers and weird sounds. He's like, "Hello, hello, who is this?" Then hangs up, but I'm not done. I wait exactly 47 minutes and call again. Different creepy music this time. Some classical piece that sounds like a funeral march. He answers faster this time, probably thinking it's a real emergency. "Hello? Mike here." More creepy music. He hangs up even faster. I've been doing this twice a week for 3 months now. Always between 1 and 3 a.m. Always different music. Sometimes it's children singing nursery rhymes in minor keys. Sometimes it's just static with weird voices mixed in. The best part is I change up the timing so he can never predict when it's coming. Could be 1:15 a.m. on Tuesday, then 2:45 a.m. on Friday. He has to answer every call because it might be a real work emergency. Last week I called at 2:30 a.m. and played this track that was just someone whispering his name over and over. "Mike, Mike, Mike," for like 30 seconds before he hung up. I bet he's losing his mind trying to figure out who it is. Probably not sleeping well, jumping every time his phone rings. Always on edge, wondering when the next creepy call is coming. You know what? They were right. I did find my happiness. It rings at 2 a.m. twice a week and sounds absolutely terrifying.